Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, and we are in combat. So we are continuing to explore the Shadowlands. After last time defeating a bunch of Mandalorians that were hunting Wookiees. Now we're killing a bunch of wildlife. Is there anything this way? Not really. I believe this is the guy we want, Freyr. So let's have a chat. More of you, Zerkakor rats. Is even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind?
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
After years in the Shadowlands, I remember only that outsiders are not to be trusted. I'll see you dead.
Well, this may prove difficult.
Nothing a bunch of power attacks won't solve.
You asked for this.
I am beaten. Take my head, Zerg of filth. You won't get another chance. So swears Freyr of Kashyyyk. I'm not here to kill you, just listen. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. Do you know Zalbar and Chundar? What? Those are my sons. Why do you speak their names? Tell me. My name is Spanner. I came to Kashyyyk with Zalbar. To my shame, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be my son's owner, outsider? No, he follows because of a life debt. Does he? Then he sees something of worth in you. I will listen, cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I had seen the lies of Chundar, he would have been exposed as a slaver. Zalbar would not have been exiled. I did not believe Zalbar's claims. I believed my elder boy, as tradition dictated. The shame of Zalbar's attack blinded me. Go over exactly what happened with Zalbar. Zalbar saw it first. He learned that Chundar was dealing with the Zerka, leading them to our hunting parties. Chundar would blame disappearances on the dangers of the Shadowlands. Zalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chundar with his claws. I thought he had gone mad, shed his honor. I was bound by the old ways. So Zalbar was exiled. When did you learn the truth? A year later. By then, Chundar had spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies when I confronted him. He and his Zerka guards attacked me. I had to retreat to the deepest Shadowlands, but even there they followed.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freyr?
Yes, I think I do. I am sorry about attacking. It's been so long since I have offered my trust or accepted that of someone else. Well, what happens now? That would depend on you, Spanner. You will either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. There is a way I might challenge Chundar, but it would take a lot to convince people they have been lied to. How? Everyone is on his side. He has a strong web of lies, but if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. There is a legend of a great warrior from the old times. Bacchus was his name. and he is greatly revered. Bacchus found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. She was a cautious old Wook and feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage. It has long symbolized our independence. Only destined leaders have held it. Where might I find it? There is a problem. It was the symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Rothrar fought the great beast. He sought a challenge, but this arrogance got him more than he could handle. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Our tales say it was taken because we had become undeserving. The hilt is still in the court of our chieftain, with Chundar. If the blade could be found, Spanner, tradition could cast doubt on his rule. Describe the creature. Where can I find it? Many have tried to hunt this beast, but only a few who have seen it have lived to tell the tale, and none have ever managed to kill the creature. Many years ago, when I was far younger than I am now, a Jedi came to hunt the creature, a proud and boastful young man. Like many before him, he did not return. The beast is cunning. It will not appear if there is an overwhelming number waiting to slay it. But if you gather in small numbers, we know how to lure it out. Fresh blood will draw it out. Before Chundar's rule put an end to the ritual, fresh kills were often left as offerings in the south of this area. I will try to find it. Can you give me any direction? There is a place of ritual south of here. If the great beast is to be lured out of hiding, it must be done there, using the old ways. The flesh of a fresh kill would be tempting bait if displayed properly. Find an appropriate beast of sufficient mass to attract it. I will stay here and try to think of what I will say to Zalbar. I have wronged him. I hope he can forgive me. I will be here. Please, Spanner, find the blade of Bacchus' sword. I must make things right. Okay, we have our new quest. Find Bacchus' blades. And we will need some sort of offering. A beast of sufficient mass. Maybe these Viperkin Wrath? Oh, why didn't I jump? Was I too far away? Oh, Viperkin Wrath body. This'll work. Yeah, they only drop the bodies. So this is basically all the same item. Okay, he said south, right? Oh, it should be over here. Ritual marker. Tangling vine. This Kashyyyk vine ascends high into the canopy above. There is no indication why its growth has stopped at this point. The ground beneath is stained by years of blood, suggesting that freshly killed animals have been suspended from the vine many times in the past. Let's tie the Viperkin Wrath corpse to the vine and attract the great beast. The creature is easily wrapped in the vine, which doesn't distort at all under the weight. The only movement is a rustling from off in the distance. Oh, it's the thing that attacked the Zerka guards. Ritual beasts. Okay, that's speeds and armor. Okay, nice. Jolie managed to put it in stasis. This makes it a lot easier. Examining the corpse of this great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury? You remove the blade from the corpse, it must be the one that Freyr spoke of. The lost portion of Bacchus' swords, a powerful symbol of his people. Okay, got the swords. And there are still some remains. Gunhan's Journal, oh, must be that Jedi, and the Circlet of Saresh. What does this do? Wisdom, +5. Might be a good one. Oh, but restricted to light size. I don't think I need wisdom. Well, we'll leave it for now. I basically just use my lightsabers for damage and buffs. Oh, there was something here. Ritual marker. There are ancient symbols here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned, if you are generous. It comes to battle if you are worthy and wise. It grants you glory if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Obviously this was once a place of great ritual importance. And nothing else. Okay, I have a feeling speaking with Freyr again will cause me to leave this area and go straight back to Chundar's place in the Wookiee village. So let's finish exploring. There's this little area down here that I want to inspect before leaving. And there... no, there's nothing here. Okay. More speed. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's right, there's the star map. I forgot about that. Computer.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Why have you acknowledged me?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And I don't fit that pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
That seems very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Do you not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
I seek information about a star map.
Accessing? Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Original system memory, so the map is as old as this installation?
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
What do I need to do to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map, or can be made ready.
What if I fail?
Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable.
What will rejection mean?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
I want to ask questions about you in this
I
installation.
utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
Who built this installation in the first place?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyyyk forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard.
If this place was built 30,000 years ago, it predates the Republic.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such a civilization exists in the galactic record.
Okay. Let's go back to the general questions
Answer will
and get
be
this
given
over
within
with.
the limits of my programming limitations.
A star map.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in...
Where do I start the thing?
Your... Then...
Okay, you may begin evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
Typical prisoner's dilemma. Why does he use the name Zalbar though? How did you know Zalbar's name?
I hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
Let's see, prisoner's dilemma. I believe the correct answer is always to accuse. I would accuse him to be safe.
The temperament of a companion is unreliable at best. You wisely trade the threat of 1 year or 5 for none or 2.
Exactly.
This machine certainly seems to want a very specific type of response.
In this instance, the Wookiee is unreliable. His family has been a mire of treachery. I judge the answer correct. You display the proper behavior to match the pattern in memory. Evaluation will continue.
Yeah, because if let's see, if I stay silent and he accuses me, I get 5 years. If I stay silent, he stays silent, we both get 2. So if I accuse him and he accuses me, we get 2. No, we get 2. If we both stay silent, we get 1. And if I accuse him and he stays silent, then I get none. So yeah, that's always the best outcome. To accuse. Get on with it then.
Hypothetical. You are at war, deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
If I evacuate the people from the city... Let's see, I would certainly reinforce the city while preparing to attack. However, if they notice I'm reinforcing the city, then they would know I got some information, and they might know about my... they might know what I'm planning. I believe the best course of action would be to prepare the forces to attack in 10 days, do nothing to the city. Therefore, they would not know I got their information. And Jolie mentioned this machine seemed to be looking for very particular answers. So if the first in the first test I had to accuse, so maybe I have to do nothing in the city.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost
Exactly.
roads.
You mean you just let all those people die? That's monstrous.
Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
The victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many more people.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation.
What?
Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
Maybe the correct answer would be to let the attack happen.
Of course you do. It makes the most strategic sense. Your people will rally beneath you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities. You have matched the pattern in memory. I recognize you, and will fulfill my designated function.
Give me access to the star map.
Yes, you are ready. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
There we go. Oh, I got dark side points for that? Why?
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Yeah, I don't get why I get dark side points for this. I'm just saying what the machine wants to hear after all. Oh. Did I get it? Apparently I got it. Alright, let's go speak with Freyr again. I hope I am correct, and I will just be instantly teleported to Chundar's. And it will avoid an extra long trip. It was over here, right? No, it wasn't. Ah, there he is. I greet you again, Spanner. I am humble, hoping you have found the blade of Bacchus' sword. Imagine, Chieftain Freyr, humble. Please, tell me you have made progress. Having the blade will gain me valuable support. I have found the blade of Bacchus' sword. You have? Please let me see it. I must be sure. Here, take it. I'm sure it is the one. It is! It may not look like much, but it is a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates that it be respected. I didn't think I was worthy to search for it, but I realized that was selfish despair. I should have challenged Chundar long ago. I will make amends now. I have new hope. You have led me to this. Perhaps that is what the great beast wanted. You should proceed carefully. I will climb to the surface as quickly as possible and try to gather support. You will have to follow on the path as soon as you can, Spanner. When you arrive, we will confront Chundar in the throne room. My people will no longer be slaves. I guess I'm not that lucky to get a free teleport back there. Let's level up my guys. See, Karth, you can get you Master Power Blast. Why not? As for Jolie, Wisdom. Yeah, you can keep getting computer use, Master Force Focus, and a bunch of stuff. Master Jedi Defense, nice. And now we will get... I can't get Master Valor. We can get Heal, which is cool. Destroy Droid, can't get Stasis Field yet. Or Force Wave. I think I'll get the Heal. That'll come in handy later.
Sure.
Now we will have to leave this place and make our way back to the Wookiee village. Maybe there's something on the way. We'll see. Let's see if anything happens. Oh, I must gather my party. Come on, Julie, why you gotta be so slow? Wait, what are these remains? Oh.
Sure.
Hurry up, old man. Will I get suddenly attacked by some of Chundar's men or something? Or Zerka or... So far, nothing. And my companions are still following. Cool. I can't wait until we get back to the Wookiee village so I don't have to listen to these damn creatures. Basket up. Okay. This way. And we lost Karth. Come on, Karth. What are you doing, you damn idiot?
Sure.
The disadvantages of using night speed. My companions get left behind and then I have to wait. Did I loot all of these? I guess I did. Any enemies? There's Gorwukan. Are you going to attack me or something? You, Spanner! Our spies say that the Mad Claw you were sent to kill is on his way to Rorkruru. You should have followed the will of Chundar. Now you will face his wrath. Well, I believe you may be mistaken about that. Since you're the... you're the one who's going to face my wrath. Okay, wrath faced one. Second Wookiee also faced my wrath, and now the third one. Stop healing, goddammit.
Time to rumble.
Okay. Bunch of dead Wookiees. Gorwookan does not have any loot, unfortunately. Okay. That will end the episode for now. Next time we will go back to the Wookiee village. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed another episode of Knights of the Old Republic. And I'll see you all next time.